I set everything up. Gotta change DOSBox settings because 300 cycles is way too slow for free DC. I think auto should work fine for this game. Start it. Let's change some things on this layout here. We already looked at the front of the box. It's pretty cool. I'm really excited. It's getting me pumped up. But let's look at the back of the box. Let's go like that. Ooh, MT32. I'm gonna have to turn on Munt. I don't think I have it going. Free DC. Robot overlords keep watch over the last survivors of the human race in a zoo amid the overgrown ruins of Washington, D.C. Mankind trapped in captivity. What are these pictures? What is this? I've played this game for a grand total of 1 minute just to make sure it runs. So I'm pretty excited to see what this is all about. Just another day at the human zoo. A gal named Johnny told her Atom Guard to stomp on your face. Harry the subhuman tried to feed you to a monster in the radioactive slime river. The robots who run the joint are sending out death poodles with your name stenciled on their teeth. In this new Cineplay adventure, you'll battle dangerous robots, laugh at the antics of your sidekick Watson, and comb the jungle for a mysterious gadget that holds the key to the survival of the last 8 humans on Earth. A new genre of cinematic adventure. Free DC is a game of complex relationships. Winning depends on your mastery of motive and your sense of humor. Will your response to the clever dialogue be skeptical, witty, or angry? The attitude you choose will affect the outcome. Lifelike cinematic images and original stereo soundtrack. Action-packed story by a professional screenwriter featuring intriguing personalities who think and speak for themselves. Live actors and claymation characters from the creator of the California Raisins make the story come alive. Point-and-click controls allow you to play without typing. So this is a lifelike cinematic image here on your left. Your top left, that's a lifelike cinematic image. I guess these portraits are pretty good. Let's read the captions here. Manhunt takes place in the jungles of the human preserve. It's hard to tell enemies from friends. Humph, another visitor, always falling through the roof, the humans are. Does Harry the subhuman's grotesque appearance conceal a well-developed brain and a source of vital information? Monuments from ancient America are exhibits in the dilapidated zoo. The Lincoln Memorial. You will not believe so easily. Intruder alert. Can you save Candy and Johnny, or will they be used as breeding stock by the robot keepers? Smithsonian is a futuristic palace filled with dangerous robots and an intriguing mistress. Hooray, you've survived another foray into the preserve? Very blurry text. Dr. Valerian is the enigmatic inventor whose motives run deep and passions run deeper. Cineplay Interactive. Yeah, like I mentioned briefly at the start of the stream, Cineplay Interactive, I think, went out of business like almost immediately after publishing this game or developing it because it tanked. It completely tanked. Let's get rid of this text here. That back to the front. I guess I should update my title here. Stream title. 3DC. Dancing Raisins. Let me look up what else Cinemaware did. Or Cineplay. I think they were a subsidiary of Cinemaware. Cineplay Interactive. Boop, boop. Yeah, formed by former Cinemaware employees and Will Vinton Studios, people responsible for the California Raisins claymation animations. That's like literally the only thing they had going for them. The first title, Free DC, did so poorly that no subsequent titles were produced. Cinemaware did Defender of the Crown. That was probably their most popular game. Three Stooges, King of Chicago. I don't know the Sinbad game. Ooh, that looks really good. Look at these graphics. A blurb about the company is written by Kellen Beck, the founder, and included in the packaging. Cineplay lines a brand new genre of interactive movies from the Oscar-winning film studio that invented claymation. California Raisins, and now Harry the Subhuman. Working together with the creators of the award-winning computer games Defender of the Crown, King of the Chicago, Rocket Ranger, and Centurion. World-famous claymation team at Will Vinton Productions has joined our talented game design team to bring you a series of cinematic adventures featuring live actors and claymation characters who actually talk. It says Free DC did so poorly that nothing else was produced, but what's this Power Politics? Let's check this out. Published by Cineplay. Oh, it wasn't developed by them, it was just published by Cineplay. Campaign simulator for serious students of political science. This does not appeal to me at all. Super VGA. These are the only 3 screenshots here. So, I'm pretty excited for this game. Let's look at the manual. Where do I have it? This folder, this folder, this folder. Yeah, we got a manual, we got a map to look at, reference card. Oh, I also mentioned, I want to pull it up just to prove that I'm not making it up. One moment here. If we go to this awesome website, Museum of Computer Adventure Game History, mocag.org rather. This is a really cool website. They've got tons of scans of all the packages, manuals, different inserts that came with a bunch of old games. I highly recommend checking this website out. One of these is the it's a disk exchange. I could have sworn this is where you could order, might be in the manual. You'd order a copy of the voice module. Not there. Okay, maybe I'm, no, it's somewhere. Right here. Enhance your copy of Free DC. Add more sound. See, it came with a speech expansion module. It didn't come with it, it was optional. Speech expansion module requires free DC and a sound blaster or other compatible sound card capable of playing digitized speech. Now you can enhance your experience with a free DC speech expansion module, a delight to the voices of all your favorite characters. Modifies your game automatically to add more speech for 10 characters who appear throughout free DC, more than doubles the amount of speech in your free DC game. Hear the voices of Avery, Watson, Harry the Subhuman, Interface, Cyclone, Johnny, Valerian, Zapman, and more. Contains 4 megabytes of decompressed recorded speech. Only $19.95 plus $2 shipping and handling. Sadly, I have not looked too hard, but I have not found a copy of this online, so I don't know if this free or if this speech expansion module is available. Because I haven't looked very hard for it. I'm just gonna play the base game. That's really cool. Kind of funny that you have to pay $20 on top of, I would imagine this game retailed for $40 or $60. And you have to mail in to get it. That's a little cool little piece of trivia. Anyway, let's look at the manual. Oh, the human. Human? Get the cropping. Come on. Oh, that's it. This was the manual. It came as like a fake passport. Personalized for Avery Zett, the Human Zoo guest passport. The Human Zoo, the happy human habitat. To Avery Zed from Interface regarding the Renegade problem. Greetings, Mr. Zed, and welcome. I am Interface, director of the Human Zoo. I'm pleased to learn you survived reactivation. Being released into our preserve because we have a problem in our zoo population. We need a human detective to resolve it. One of our specimens has built a device that instantly deactivates robots at 50 meters. First became aware of this device last week when a group of visiting dignitaries were suddenly terminated while observing the zoo near the Flying Machine Repository. This created an uncomfortable situation for my superiors, who ordered the zoo closed and the specimen removed. Hey, what's up, Sweaty Beast 32? Just doing some light reading here before I start playing a video game. Programmed several heavily armed red... Oh, mic is very quiet with the buzz. Yeah, this mic is trash. I apologize for that. I have to upgrade. Programmed several heavily armed red knights to hunt the renegade specimen. But his device short-circuited them, and they are out of control in the zoo. He has also short-circuited numerous funnelheads and poodles, always at different locations. There are rumors that 3 tourists were terminated before the zoo grounds could be evacuated. I don't know what a funnelhead or a poodle or a red knight is. We estimate the specimen has terminated a total of 62 robot units. He has gone completely mad and the zoo remains closed to the public. We're unfamiliar with this type of deviant and uniquely human behavior. We suspect the criminal is Valerian, Momo, or Edsel. But nothing in our programming would assist us in finding the renegade in such a large zoo. Furthermore, my AI unit predicts that a human detective can find him within 12 hours. Equipped you with one laser stunner and one Watson escort robot. In addition to transporting you around the grounds, this unit can answer questions about the zoo which are not covered in this personalized passport. It's our newest model and has been specifically designed for obedience. To monitor your movements and conversations, it has a direct uplink to this office. In our observations of human behavior, we've noted that your species performs most effectively when properly motivated. To ensure your prompt compliance, a capsule containing a lethal substance has been implanted in your body and will detonate in 12 hours should you fail your mission. That's awesome. That's incredible. That's proper motivation there. Name Avery Zed. Date of birth May 17, 1990. Birthplace Alexandria, Virginia, USA. Biological age 30. Height 183 centimeters. Weight 86 kilos. Specimen type white male Caucasian. Breeding category 1A class 1 male. Specimen number blah blah blah. Welcome to the Human Zoo, the happy human habitat. Never mind the legacy of violence, famine, and despair. That which is wrong can always be made right. The ancient race of Homo sapiens is probably worth preserving, and this zoo will go down in history as the birthplace of the new, rehabilitated human race. Queen Fifi the Terrible at the rededication of the Human Zoo. What is going on in this? It's kind of cool manuals like this that are written from the perspective of the character in game. I kind of enjoy this. Just have to roll with it. Welcome to the Human Zoo. We are delighted that you have been selected to join us here at the Human Zoo, the oldest and best known of human preserves throughout the world. This booklet was developed to help you, our newest specimen, find your way around the zoo. Get to know our rules and customs, become happily settled amid the hundreds of other human specimens who are proud to call this facility home. Your hosts, the keepers, are programmed to provide you with everything you need to maintain a comfortable and secure existence. We encourage you to keep this manual with you at all times. Refer to it frequently as the need arises. If you have any specific questions or problems, please refer them to one of the keepers. They are placed strategically around the zoo grounds for your convenience. We have high hopes that your life with us will be long and fruitful. Thank you, Interface, Director of the Human Zoo. The rules. You have been selected to join our zoo community in order to help us fulfill our primary objectives. 1. To entertain and educate our guests, the visiting public. And 2. To gather research data that expands our limited understanding of the rise and fall of the ancient human culture. In order to best achieve these objectives, we must insist that inhabitants of the zoo observe 3 simple rules. Obey the keepers. They are there for your comfort and safety. Failure to follow the advice and direction of a keeper may result in immediate termination. Do not touch the fence. Like the keepers, it is there for your safety. The fence helps curious visitors from wandering into the preserve and helps maintain the feeling of security that humans are known to prefer. If you come in contact with the fence for any reason, you may be inadvertently deactivated. Stay in view. In keeping with the objectives stated above, inhabitants are requested to spend at least 4 hours per day out of doors and in view of our visitors. During this time, we encourage you to engage in any natural human activity you desire. Our guests are particularly delighted by your attempts to interact with them. This behavior is strongly encouraged. We ask only that you do not deliberately tease or taunt them or act in a way that would make them feel like intruders to our preserve. Oh, yes. Look at all these paragraphs about the keepers. Okay, finally, learn about these things and other robot friends. In addition to hundreds of happy human specimens, the zoo community includes a variety of robot helpers who are dedicated to creating an ideal habitat. This section introduces you to some of the many new friends you'll encounter on the zoo grounds. Keepers. Do they have pictures of these anywhere? Ooh, there's pictures down here. No pictures of like what these robots are. Okay, we'll figure it out. Keepers are the primary robots in charge of day-to-day zoo operations. They report directly to the director and are dedicated to maintaining an orderly and comfortable habitat for our human specimens while ensuring that the objectives of the preserve are met. Though their programming prohibits them from harming a zoo inhabitant, they may recommend disciplinary action when appropriate. They occasionally patrol the preserve, and you are encouraged to approach them at any time. They are designed specifically to respond to any need you may have. Red Knights. Poodles. Are they Red Knights or are they Poodles? Or are they Red Knights Poodles? These are the disciplinary units that maintain law and order within the zoo. Oh! Cody! Thank you for the raid. Welcome. Welcome, Might and Magic viewers. We're just doing some light reading before I start playing a very negatively received video game. Red Knights. These are disciplinary units that maintain law and order within the zoo. Our keepers have long observed that humans have a puzzling tendency to test the limits of stated rules and regulations. This unfortunate defect is thought to be one of the primary reasons that the human species fell into decline. We provided these servants throughout the preserve in order to restrain this barbaric urge. We encourage you to graciously accept their benevolent guidance. Even though their reasons may not be readily apparent to you, they are programmed to act only in the best interests of the preserve. Enforcement officers come in two models: the Red Knight, a large, well-armored robot with a speech capability, and the Poodle, a small atomic-powered deactivation unit designed to resemble a favorite human companion species. To ensure prompt compliance with their requests, both Red Knights and Poodles are authorized to immediately terminate any specimen whose behavior does not conform to zoo guidelines. Funnel heads. These small sanitation units are responsible for maintaining a healthful and hygienic zoo environment. Their primary function is to promptly disassemble and recycle all abandoned materials found on zoo grounds. They are territorial, have been known to inflict harm on humans or other robots who attempt to interfere with their task. Finally, tour bots. Tour bots provide historical information to tourists and inhabitants alike and are placed in important or significant sites throughout the preserve. Activities. Our keepers, in cooperation with top experts in human biology and cybernetics, have devised a complete program of activities to promote the mental and physical fitness of our specimen population. These activities replicate those which appeared to be most attractive to humans in the previous era. The following list includes only a few of the many exciting and healthful options available to you in the preserve. Hit white sphere with stick and run in dirt. 2. Hit large white sphere over tall string grid. 3. Hit yellow sphere over short string grid. 4. Throw large brown sphere through iron... Wait. Hit white sphere with stick and run in dirt. So you baseball. 2. Hit large white sphere over tall string grid. Volleyball. Tennis. Throw large brown sphere through iron ring. Basketball. Chase small white sphere across grass with iron club. Play golf. Chase large black and white sphere around grass and kick each other. Sounds like football or soccer. Throw and kick brown oblate spheroid back and forth in an aggressive manner. That must be also football. American football. Roll heavy black ball and knock down 10 posts. Bowling. Ooh, are these screenshots from the game? Habitation. The preserve includes many ancient habitations that are thought to have been constructed during the zenith of the human dominion. These habitations include the hairy-faced stone man shelter. This structure was the ancestral home of a large family group of stone people that also included the Big Fire Lady in New York, and the forefathers on the mountain in the western wilderness. Remains of the smaller offspring have been found in other shelters around the planet, leading us to the conclusion that this group was very prolific. Within the zoo perimeter, these offspring congregated in the old human junk center and the place for exhibiting trash. Residence. The high fences and primitive electrical entrance barriers surrounding this site suggest that this building was a habitation of a very important human who had a neurotic desire for total privacy. The green-colored ground surrounding the shelter is now a very popular activity site for zoo inhabitants. Bones and Skins building. Humans are, in their essence, a bloodthirsty species that exhibited a pathological drive to consume the flesh of other animals. We speculate that there are so few animal species today because the humans ate them all. The inedible remains of the animals they consumed were deposited in this building. Crumbling paper warehouse. Human obsession with saving everything is evident throughout the preserve, and finds its highest expression in this shelter, which was evidently the final storage place for every non-essential document ever generated by the species. Several large display cubicles containing nothing but extremely old paper dust suggest that reverence for ancient paper goods might have been the basis of faith for a major religious sect. So this must be the Lincoln Memorial, the White House, sounds like the Smithsonian, the Library of Congress, Economic Parasite Bureaucracy Palace. This appears to be an annex to the crumbling paper warehouse. All the documents stored in this building are written in a peculiarly unintelligible variant of English, translation of which eluded our finest linguistic experts for countless years. The effort was abandoned after 22 translation robots all self-destructed while attempting to process this useless language. The Monument of the Unknown Bureaucrat. Yet another annex to the crumbling paper warehouse. Place for exhibiting trash. Fanciful castle-like design of this structure is a testament to the human talent for organization. As with many other shelters in the preserve, we are deeply impressed that so many utterly worthless items were discarded with such extreme order and care. This elaborate building appears to be a catch-all for items that did not fit into one of the other junk repositories in the zoo. It appears to have been tended by the offsprings of the stone people, many of whom inhabit this building. Likely annexes to the structure are the old human junk center, cylinder full of pretty stuff. I want to go there. Pigment facilities shed, flying machine repository, a parking garage for a dilapidated collection of primitive flight devices. Bizarre graphics asylum, it just keeps going. Oh, it's almost done. Oh, here's the guide. Museum of Natural History, National Archives, the IRS, Interstate Commerce Commission building. So, oh, this is the Smithsonian. The Old Human Junk Center. That's the Museum of American History. Hirshhorn Museum. I've never been there. National Gallery of Art West. National Air and Space. National Gallery of Art East. That's this one. Bizarre Graphics Asylum. This structure is the irrefutable proof of the fact that humans and technology are a dangerous combination. The only plausible explanation for this structure is that during the early days of artificial intelligence, humans attempted to harness small robots and computers to create images for them. Frustrated by the complete illogic of their human masters, these unfortunate robots were driven to circuit failure. Rather than deactivating them, the humans, who, as we have seen, warehoused everything, retired these faulty units to this shelter, where they continue to generate the tortured images that cover the walls. Pointy-headed sit-down building, also known as the U.S. Capitol. The main feature of this shelter is the hundreds of rooms that contain nothing but rows of seating units. Some research speculate that it was the site of an endless variety of decadent human entertainments. Others, perhaps influenced by the central pointed roof on the building, theorize that it was an abortive attempt to construct an interplanetary craft. The stone people may have been involved with this endeavor. A female specimen stands at the very top spire. You can only speculate about how she got up there. Invited to make her habitation in any of these shelters with the consent of the current inhabitants. Okay, we're almost done with the manual. Nutrition. In addition to meeting the basic needs for companionship, activity, and shelter, the keepers are dedicated to providing a perfectly balanced diet to ensure the health of our specimens. Scorebait bar, a green-brown composite of attractively texturized, high-fiber, carbon-based food substances, is the end result of hundreds of years of intensive research into ideal human nutrition. It's been specially formulated to be the ultimate and only food product required to keep human organisms functioning at optimal levels. You may freely obtain as much scorbate as you desire, provided you remain within our medically determined optimal weight limits. To obtain scorbate bars at any time, simply contact your nearest keeper. The breeding program. As the keepers of the largest human preserve in operation, we are justly proud of our world-renowned breeding program and are eager for its continued success. Our researchers conducting ongoing inquiry into human courtship and mating behaviors. Our researchers conduct ongoing inquiry into human courtship and mating behaviors and have created an environment that we believe is most conducive to procreation. Please feel free to contact the keepers if you wish any of the following courtship-related items. Small chunks of sweet brown scorbate in boxes, expensive red liquid in tall green bottles, other fermented beverage products, shiny discs containing supplemental sound data, large bunches of plant material tied together, abbreviated undergarments made of animal skin or latex sap, metal limb restraints, photographs, video images, and reading material with educational information on breeding techniques. That's the manual. You can see the cast: Avery Zed, Johnny Mackenzie. I don't recognize any of these people. Harry the Subhuman was played by himself. I think he's the claymation guy on the front of the box. Yep, claymation film unit, Webster Colcord, Harry the Subhuman. Robin Attor, the Cones and Watson. Oh, he must have made Harry, and Robin made the Cones and Watson. Free DC! Pretty cool. Like I said, I love manuals that are written from the perspective of the game world. That's really cool. It's an extra little element added to it. We have a map here that came with the game. Take a little look at this map. See what kind of spoilers we can get from it. Where did I put it? Oh, it's really big. That's pretty cool artwork there. I don't know how accurate this is or how useful this would be for in-game purposes, but it shows with the in-game names: hairy-faced stone man shelter, president's residence, pointy-headed sit-down building, bizarre graphics asylum. I like the art style for this. It's very cartoony. Oops, let's get rid of that. And last but not least, check out this reference card that came with the game. It's way too big. How to play. Not too important. I already have it installed. About the action buttons, you can use either a mouse or the computer keyboard to control your actions. Either way, the game's interface is extremely simple. Right below the animation screen are 3 red action buttons, which are used for all actions in the game. Usually your action options are stun, talk, use. When you select one of these buttons, other options appear. For example, when you choose use, 3 buttons now read gun, Watson, map. You can select which of these items you want to use. Using a mouse, simply point and click. If you're using a keyboard, numbers 1, 2, 3 correspond to the 3 action buttons. Okay, pretty basic. getting around, walking and riding. The human zoo isn't a very big place, just a few dozen city blocks. Getting around is easy, especially with Watson helping out. Whether you're on foot or on bot back, following instructions will get you where you want to go. If you're using a mouse, simply click on the animation window to indicate the direction you want to move. For keyboard, you can use numpad 2468. To mount Watson, move next to him, select the use action button and Watson. Dismount, select the use and then feet. Pretty basic stuff so far. Use controls the map, Watson, Avery's arsenal. 3 action buttons will change to show your current options. Usually gun, Watson, map. Yeah, not too concerned with most of this stuff. Seems pretty self-explanatory. Communication. In the small community of the human zoo, strong relationships are the key to survival, and what you know depends entirely on who you know. To talk to anyone, friend or foe, click the talk action button. If they start talking to you first, you're already in conversation mode, so don't bother with this. Throughout the conversation, the action buttons will give you the choice of 3 types of response. For example, angry, kind, or funny. Just click the button you want. Don't try to move around during conversation. Avery's tough, but he's also polite. He likes to stick around till he's sure he's heard it all. Confrontation. You just can't talk to some people. When conversation fails, select use, then the gun. To arm Avery with a weapon of your choice. Once the gun's in his hands, simply press stun or the spacebar to fire at the nearest bad guy. Seems pretty basic. The closer you are, the better your chances of getting an effective hit. Some robots are more effective, or some weapons are more effective than others against different types of robots. You need to experiment. Weapons change every time you play. A weapon that works against funnel heads in one game may work against death poodles in another game. That's pretty cool. Different robots have different combat techniques that can be figured out and used against them with a little experience. Hit points, little figure on the lower right's your hit point indicator, blah blah blah. S save, L load, X save and exit, M toggle music, sound effects, speech on and off. Quick start instructions, nope. Alright, let's play the game. Let's just play the gosh darned video game. Oops. Okay, let's fix the timer. Come on. Oh, I knew how to operate this. Oh, I gotta start Munt since this game uses Roland MT32. Start that, close DOSBox. Okay, I think we're ready to actually play the game. freedc.exe, playanm.exe, readme.txt. Memory, Sound Blaster cards required, blah. Yeah, I should be fine there. Turn that down a smidge. pretty hot jams here. Oh, there's my test game. Let's do a new game. Start the timer.
You will work now, Avery Zed. You are fully thawed. We have given you a weapon. I direct you to find the criminal.
Okay, will do. I can groan, scream, or joke. It's groan.
Gotta puke.
Gotta puke.
Puke freely, Avery Zed, for I am your friend.
Sure thing, Bolthead. Real human of you. I could use a belt.
Improved elastic technology has rendered weight support unnecessary, sir.
Right. Look, fun's fun, but what the heck is going on? Where are we? The Amazon?
You would call it home.
Angry or pissed? What? Aren't those the same thing? Is pissed just like more angry than angry? Let's be pissed.
Wising off, huh? Only thing worse than a bot is a lippy bot. This ain't my home.
Avery, danger. Red Knight approaching. We must evade.
Red Knight? Sunsets don't spook me, you screwy bot.
Oh, nope, nope, nope.
Oh, now I'm paying attention.
Hop on, Avery.
Run or fight? I'm gonna run.
Guess I got no choice. Hit it!
I would rather avoid it. Avoid it, avoid it. This is where they just suddenly stop doing the voice acting. They make it like 9/10 of the way through the intro, and then they just stop voice acting it. That robot almost got us. What in blazes are you? What am I doing here? I am here to give you instructions and assist you in the completion of your task, Avery Zed. Amused or edgy? I'll be amused. Yeah, sorry. Bots give me the willies. I am Watson Model 1, a holobot. My form can be solid or a hologram. When I am a holographic image, you can walk through me. Sure, where am I? This looks like Washington, but something's wrong. This is a preserve for humans, recently renamed the Human Zoo to attract more tourists. Whatever. I'm standing in a deserted zoo. Now, how do I get out of here? This dialogue's great. I have your orders from interface stored in my databanks. Would you like me to play them back for you? Ooh, yeah, go ahead. Greetings, Mr. Zed. I am Interface Director of the Human Zoo. You are being released into our preserve to solve a problem in the zoo population. One of our specimens has built a device that destroys robots. We estimate that specimen has terminated 62 robots, and numerous attempts to find the renegade have been unsuccessful. We have equipped you with one laser pistol and Watson escort robot. This is the same as from the manual. This unit can transport you around the zoo grounds and answer questions about the zoo. To guarantee your compliance, we've implanted a device in your body to terminate your life in 12 hours should you fail to complete your mission. Finding people is difficult, the zoo is large, and it has only 7 human specimens. Keepers gave you a map showing your position in all buildings housing humans. Valerian is the prime suspect. He lives at the Stone Man shelter west of here. Dangerous Atom guards patrol the jungle to the east. Got it, Watson. Now let's get moving. I don't plan on exploding in 12 hours. How would I ever be able to donate my liver to medical science? It's a prize specimen too. So we have to go to the Stone Man shelter to the west. That sound is really annoying. Let's use the map. That's the map? Okay. I guess the Stone Man shelter's south and then down. Oh, the map... Oh, okay, it does automatically update. What's this building? Oh, nope, I can't go in there. It's fenced off. Oh, we need to go around this lake. Oh, this looks quality. It does indeed. Red Knight approaching. Duck and cover. Duck and cover? Watson, get real. I'm trying to run. What is this? Alright, I'm just gonna run away from that thing. I mean, the graphics are pretty neat. I guess there's a combat system. It's really quiet. The music mix seems to be all over the place. The Lincoln statue, my god, it looks old. Last time I saw it was a couple of weeks ago. I don't like the looks of this, Watson. Avery, my sensors detect an aperture in the floor near the statue, a thin crack in the shape of a square. There are electronic signals present beneath the crack. I will investigate. You go right ahead, Watts. I'm gonna get a closer look at Mr. Lincoln. Cracks and erosion. Is this supposed to be Avery or Watson? It looks like something from ancient Greece. How can that be? I think that's supposed to be Avery.
Another assassination attempt. Booby trap?
This is amazing. A human relations robot, new model. Did they only voice one line for him?
A human
Oh
relations
no.
robot.
This takes a
New
second to
model.
load. Protest, curse, or yell. I'm gonna protest. He zapped me.
Stop! What are you doing to Watson?
Who is your loud friend, little robot? A new specimen for the collection? A healthy young male. The keepers never stop hoping that a pair will reproduce.
Reproduce.
I imagine their genetic analyzer matched him with Johnny. There it is. The keeper's clever little bug. Done. All right, friend, you may move again. I apologize for the freeze ray, but the keepers send many unpleasant callers.
Oh, fight or talk. Let's talk to him. I don't know anything about this guy. We are alone now. The keepers can no longer monitor our conversation. Yeah, they only voice acted the introduction. What have you done to him? I cut your little friend's uplink. Everything he heard was going straight to the robots. Sure, sure. Are you Valerian? The same. Now tell me, who are you? Avery? Batman. God. Oh, I'll be honest with him. I'll play it straight. Avery Zed. Maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but the robot sent me to hunt you down. Friend, sounds like you've been hearing stories about the mad doctor who talks to Mr. Lincoln. Human renegade, the robot killer. Something like that. And you're innocent, right? Guilty as sin. Heh. No, I'm afraid it's just my cover. Don't want snoopers. So are you gonna take me in or just shoot me? Alright, I'll give you one chance to tell me what's up. You should be more trusting, friend. My freeze ray just neutralized the Keeper's implant. If they had triggered it, neural pulses would have fried your brain. Thanks for small favors. It's a pretty big favor there, Avery. I've just saved your life, friend. I'm not sure I even want to be alive if I'm a specimen in a deserted zoo. That's exactly the point. The robots must be destroyed. How do you feel about your mechanical friends? Angry, factual, or ironic? I feel ironic about them. What are these dialogue trees? If I answer angry, does that mean I am angry with my robot overlords, or I'm angry with this scientist Valerian? This is very vague. I'm gonna go ironic. See what this says. It's bad, Doc. I'm a robot myself. A tin man with a tin badge. A cop. Ah, a policeman. You may prove valuable after all. Let me tell you about your robot friends. Who do you think froze everybody? You're the answer, man. I have a feeling you're about to tell me. Take a deep breath, Avery. This might be disturbing. Let's try questions instead of answers. Who thawed you out? Who brought you here? Who's in charge out there? Aliens, robots, Elvis. And I kind of want to just say Elvis, because that makes no sense. Yeah, where's the pissed option? I only had that once. Obviously it's robots. I'll just keep playing it straight with this guy. Okay, Doc, I'll bite. It's the robots. It was the cybernet that froze us. All of the robots and computers shut the world down, and it's been there since 2020. Oh crap. We only have a couple more months left. We've been on ice for centuries. Ask your robot. Is your brain still frozen? We've had our rough day, Dr. Valerian. Either stay. Let's stay. Yeah, Silo. that's awesome. $20. I looked at that before playing. You have to mail in $20 plus $2 shipping and handling for a speech expansion module. It's so cool. Watson, this little bedtime story is pure fantasy, right? Details of the Great Freeze are in my databank, sir. It took place in the year 2020. The Great Freeze? This is true? Everything I know is gone. My family, friends, dead for 1,000 years. Not exactly. They may still be alive, but frozen. Frozen? They're all frozen. Doc, why did the robots freeze everybody? Wish I knew. Lust for power? Semantic decompression? Perhaps we can find out. A research project. How jolly. Nothing so mundane as that. I'm talking about armed rebellion. Death to robots. Freedom for the human race. Death? Robots. Rebellion. Interface will have us all killed. Ironic, cool, or eager. Nope. This is just the base game, Aardvark. This is just the base. No speech expansion module. I didn't want to pony up $20 for it. That's why they only voiced like... they voiced like 7/8 of the intro. And then right at the end they just stopped the voice acting. That's absolutely hilarious. Let's play it cool. Count me out, Doc. All I've got's this little pea shooter. Alright, detective. Step over here, I'll give you a weapon of my own design. Here, it's a laser rifle. I'm sure you will put it to good use. By the way, when any of your weapons need recharging, bring them to me. Look, Valerian, I'll need more than a couple pop guns. There's more. A far more powerful weapon, but I don't know if you've got guts enough to use it. Witty or cocky? Go cocky. What the hell, Doc? Let me at it. It's called the Detectron, 21st century weapon of horrible destructive power. Nobody's seen it since the freeze, but preservers have told stories about it for hundreds of years. We heard some stories. You telling me you've got this Detectron? I got a single piece of it from a funnel head and ran some tests. It's impervious to everything I throw at it. An interesting artifact. The Detectron does exist, Avery, but the doctor is quite mad, as everyone knows. We're barking down the wrong tree, as you humans say. I'm gonna disagree. Doctor seems pretty sane to me. That's up, Watson. Barking up the wrong tree, and I trust the doc. Go to the White House, find the robot there, see if he knows something. According to the stories, Detectron has 5 parts. Body, head, brain, servo, and weapon. The cones may have one of the parts at the Natural History Museum. Oh, I'm gonna take notes. Detectron. You have to assemble it. 5 parts. Body. Oh, but to get in, you'll need a special weapon from Johnny at the old Smithsonian Castle. Head. I missed the other parts. It's fine. Oh, and he's gone. Wise play along with the doctor's delusions. What is our genuine destination? Avery? War? Question. So we were told to go to the White House and see the robot there. Also told to see Johnny. Smithsonian. Question mark? Oh, let's go to one socket. Check out the golden dome of pure knowledge. Pure knowledge, an interesting concept. I wonder what it means. That was strange. Progress. We're not carrying anything at the moment. I have faith in you, Mr. Zed. Talk, Watson. Watson, how about an ounce of information save the usual pound of cure? My knowledge is encyclopedic, Mr. Zed. World Book or Britannica? Bots do not have name brands, sir. The Deal, Zoo, Robots. Can I scroll this? No. What's the deal? Explain the deal to me again. Okay, this is just our task. Yeah, but what's he done wrong? The Renegade's clearly insane, should be considered armed and extremely dangerous. A Reset will apprehend him, bring him to the robot authorities. Why don't you all-powerful robots just drop in there and take care of this nut? Robots sent to track the specimen have been neutralized. Devices, jam our defense circuits. Just bomb him out. Can't you set up a super death ray? Society, the human detective would be more efficient. Get the picture. More expendable, you mean? Stall or balk? Balk. And supposing I refuse the job. I've already refused the job. This dialogue is very fitting with the situation that we're in. Suppose if just for a laugh, in a very good-natured way, I said, stuff this whole thing, you slimy, disgusting bots. That is not an available option. I didn't think it would be. Alright, let's... Can I go in here? Oh, 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 oh. Let's use Watson. This human thing, Zed, defies me. My link to Watson has gone dead. Oh, that's interface. It's the madman Valerian who defies you, oh colossal intellect. Flying this flatfoot to hunt Valerian was your idea, headkeeper. Yes, it was his idea. Zed will cooperate. He will bring Valerian to us if you give him time. Valerian toys with him. Zed will follow Valerian if we are not careful. Avery will serve you as I serve you, oh titanic cerebrum. If he fails. Impossible. Silence. Silence. If Avery fails, I will scrap him. Scrap pile. Scrap pile. The funnel head shall dine on your carcass. This dialogue is excellent. You'll bring us Valerian. Hungry, hungry funnel heads. Oh! Warning, warning, warning. Okay, let's fight. We got a brand new gun here. That's what I need, a Lost in Space imitation. Stun. Spacebar. Stun. Spacebar uses it, right? Oh no, oh. Okay, this combat is absolute trash. But we survived. Can I scrap anything from his body? Use... I can only use gun, Watson, or map. Like, I can't... Click on him, it just tries to walk over there. It doesn't look like I can... Click map. Oh, select. So this must be our charge. 10 megavolt must be like the power. Laser pistol. I wonder if there's any purpose to killing those things. Poodle, poodle, poodle. Oh, I haven't seen the poodle yet. Down, boy. Sit, heal, help. Oh, stun, stun. Dude, he's nuking me. Okay, I'm gonna save here. He just annihilated me, halfway dead. He's probably still here. Oh, nope, he's gone. Alright. So, I don't really see a purpose to combat at this moment. Seems like you can just back away and then come back and they're gone. Look at the map. I want to go to either the White House or the Smithsonian. Ooh, nice rock. It doesn't seem like this game has like an inventory system, just different weapons you can use. Doesn't seem like there's going to be inventory object puzzles. Kind of getting the feeling I'm just going to be like running back and forth between places and talking to people. Kind of get the feeling that's going to be most of the game. But we'll see. It's just my first impression. Okay, what's this building? I guess I could look at the manual. Where are we going, sir? Trouble? Crazy? Nirvana. Trouble. Headed for trouble. Excellent joke, sir. I enjoyed it very much. A joke? Hardly, but thanks. Here's another. A minister, a rabbi, and a priest are walking down the street.
Who are you? I demand to know.
The heck? Whoop! Who's that? We got some voice acting. Who are
I
you?
asked you first.
Only voiced his lines, they didn't voice Avery's. You asked first? What is this, kindergarten?
This is the museum of Edsel Binkley.
Do I want to be Rye or Ryer? Oh, dude, I'm getting way too much amusement out of this. Let's go as Rye as possible. What? They've got a whole museum now just for Ethel Merman? Binkley. Oh, is he going to voice it? Nope, that's it. We got his 4 lines. Sir, this is the Museum of American History, but if you hope to enter, I fear you'll be disappointed. Studly, mousy, or angry? What? What? Mousy. Golly, I'd hate to miss the postage stamp collection. Whoever you are, I don't like you. Go away. Slam, cajole, or flatter? Let's flatter him. Forgive me, I just got all worked up at the thought of missing out on this magnificent sight. Do you mean it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone in the preserve talks about the Binkley Museum, don't they, Watson? Sir? Really? Who? Oh. Bluff. Well, Dr. Valerian, for instance. Valerian, he has a cracked carburetor. We're in perfect agreement there, pal. I suppose he told you wild stories about my knowledge. On the contrary, he said you didn't know anything. He said that? Yep, sure did, or oh yeah. These are all like the exact same thing. We'll go with yup. And then he called you a doof. Oh, I skipped it on accident. Yeah, like what? Well, history, of course, and I know about robots and the underground and baseball cards and... let's ask about Detectron. What about so-called Detectron? What do you know about that? Who told you about that? Waffle or straight? Oh, waffle, like, give him a sideways answer. That's waffle. A little birdie wordy. I just want to know what... I just want to see what... You just want to see what I know. You're Valyrian stooge. Well, it won't work. An excellent strategy, sir. Okay, wise guy, what do you suggest? I suggest you try Mr. Binkley again later. Why bother, snort or never? Why bother? The keepers know little about him, but I suspect he has valuable knowledge. For right now, let's get out of here. Can I just try him again immediately, or do I have to actually need to wait for time to pass? Ooh. We got a bad guy. He zapped me. The game really struggles to load those. It's probably like the CPU cycles I have it. I just put it to auto, but it seems to really struggle. Demand or riddle? What's riddle? Watson, I've got a riddle for you. Wait, why am I talking to Watson? A gift, sir? Not a gift, Watson, a puzzle. Exciting, sir. Proceed. Historic, futuristic, or timeless? Let's do a historic riddle. Okay, this is a classic. What walks on no legs in the morning, no legs at noon, and no legs in the evening? Sir, I confess I am baffled. It's a trout. Get it, Watson? It's a riddle of the Sphinx, very famous among humans. He gets a theme song this time. That is not the riddle of the Sphinx, stupid. The correct answer is man. But men have two legs, not no legs. Why, Binkley, nice of you to join us. I am not joining you, you are joining me. Weapon info or helmet info? Helmet. Okay, Binkley, I got a riddle for you. Who knows where the Detectron helmet is? I don't know. Why ask me? Soft soap? What is soft soap supposed to mean in this context? Let's be soft soap to him. You said yourself you're the expert. I believe you. Alright, I do know. Why should I tell you? Threat, freeze info, or stall? Stall. What are you afraid of? Tell him, no cups, no coffee, sir. What? What? Nice try, Watson, but it's no guts, no glory. You hear, Binkley? Alright, you first. Go first or insist he go first. This game is totally off the rails, and I am actually enjoying this. I'm gonna insist he goes. You first, pal. Oh, I skipped it. I clicked through his dialogue on accident. Clicking advances the dialogue boxes, but apparently they have timers as well. Whoops. Who knows about the freeze? Valerian. It's Memo. She knows. Or I meant, yeah, Memo. Memo, huh? She's a wild one, but I know how to get fat. I don't even know who Memo is. How did I give up somebody that I've never even met and I have no knowledge of? None of your beeswax. Good luck, Seamus. Alright, well, I didn't get what his reply was. Can't take all these freaks, Watson. Too many kooks spoil the broth, sir? Something like that. Let's go. I go in there. Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Crack smoking warlock. I think that's a pretty accurate summary. It's also incredible. Highly entertaining. So this is... done. Okay, this is not good. This weapon sucks. Switch. Gun. Select. Use the pistol. Stun. This is somehow even worse. Okay, we gotta get out of here. I'm gonna increase the cycles. This might make it unplayable at some points, but we'll gotta fiddle with it because this is just too bad of loading. I feel like I need another weapon before I go up there. Avery, I think you should come over here. The archives. Shrine to all old America, most revered. I really think you should look at this, sir. What have they done to the Declaration of Independence? The Constitution? Avery, there's a robot over here. They're gone. Destroyed. I can't believe it. Sir, a headless war robot. All gone. Gone forever. It's right here in the room with us, sir. Here, now, a robot in the room. Sir, it moved. Huh? Oh. Flight or fight? I guess I'll fight it. It's headless. You faint and I'll fight. The damn thing never fired a shot. Just stood there till I fracked it. I'm almost afraid to ask you to read the lettering on its side, sir. Detectron. I dinged the blitting detectron. The blighting. It's stirring, sir. Let's run. Ooh. A baby, sir. Fight. Let's talk. Who are you, kid? Oh, help me. You're safe. We're friends, see? But you shot me and shot me. I didn't know it was a kid inside. You shot me and shot me and shot me. Look, everything's okay now. I won't hurt you. In fact, I'll make it up to you. Yeah, that's right. I'll make it up to you. I know you're in trouble. Let me help you. Okay, I'll tell you a secret if you save me from Memo. Who's Memo? Why would this memo be after you, kid? You got some kind of imagination. Candy says we are clones. Memo steals our bodies so she doesn't die. Oh. You're a clone? This Memo lady? Yes, and she chases me. Help her or boogie? I assume they mean boogie in like the leave context, not dance. I'll help her, sure. I'll just help everybody I see. I'm a sucker for a kid in trouble. Honey, you wait here and Uncle Avery will talk to Memo. Okay, mister. Stay here. Time to get the detectron. Wait till Valerian sees this. Oh, I picked that whole thing up and put it in my pocket. So it doesn't seem to appear in my inventory. I don't have an inventory for that matter. I just have weapons. Alright. I guess I could go back and talk to Valerian. I just want to continue on. Let's look at the map. Stun. Nope. Use gun. Select this one. Stun. I died. It died. I died. It died. Oh, I can go left and right. Okay. Oh, poodle, poodle. I don't know where I am. Can I use the map in here? Let's talk to yourself. After I finish wiping out these robots, I'm going to Cineplay Land. Talk to Watson. Watson, how about an ounce of information? Oh, yeah. Ask about the zoo? So curious just what happened to this town. My databanks report the follows. The town formerly known as Your Washington, BC. DC, blast it, not BC. Town formerly known as Your Washington, DC is now the Human Zoo Center for the Preservation of Human Forms. You said zoo, so it is a zoo. A zoo for humans. It's a safe preserve for the study of Homo sapiens in its natural state. Admit it, a zoo's a zoo. Along with electronic monitoring, interested robots may observe human behavior from the Washington Monument Observation Deck. Interested. Now I know how the pandas felt trying to mate on camera all those years at the National Zoo. The goal of the preserve is to understand humans and, if necessary, alter their behavior with the intent of someday returning them to their autonomous state in the wild. A handsome sentiment. That's not really going to happen, is it? Human rehabilitation has not kept pace with robot development in the approximately 10 centuries since the freeze. Whoa! So this is 1,000 years in the future. They said the freeze happened, or the robots took over in 2020, so this is 3020. Whoa! That's garbage. You've imprisoned the entire human race. Despite significant empirical data, very little is understood about their self-destructive behavior. How can you believe such a stupid lie? You can't. Perhaps in the future, when more is understood, humans will be able to play some small part in the outside world. Bitter, sarcastic. Bitter. In other words, if we're good and don't beg, maybe you bots will throw us a bolt or two from the dinner table. Sir, the Keepers have only your best interests in mind. With malice toward none and charity toward all, eh? Okay. Panic and scream, a red knight. Dude, these things are easy. I can blast them. Stun. Why should I panic and scream? That's how easy he was. Poodles die in one hit. Oh. Poodle. Boom, one hit. What's going on here? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, hey there. This appears to be the control room, Avery. That or it's the latest in modern kitchens. Stop, intruders. Wise guy polite. Let's be professional. DC Police, miss. We'd like to ask you a few questions. A human, fabulous. This will be a fine kill. Oh boy. Kill? Easy, Watson. No one's gonna start shooting. Yet. You fear me, cowering cow? Ha! Cowering cow? Avery. Ovary? That's... Ovary? What's... I'm gonna choose that. I don't understand it. Cowering cow? That's a new one, even for a cop. Ovary? I've never heard that word. The typo. You stink of candy. You will die. What's the... Aggressive. What the hell was that? Sound of your doom. Guards, attack. Watson, wake up, pal. Let's go. Oh, all that trouble and we just got kicked out. Whoops, I clicked S. Sure, I'll save. Let's mount up. I don't think any of those are the correct context. That was my response, was ovary. That's how I responded. I responded in an ovary manner. Doesn't make one lick of sense. Okay, well I have no idea who that is, what that was all about. So let's just ignore it and keep wandering. It looks like the little blue patch on the bottom is where I can leave south. Danger, danger, death poodle. There's nothing dangerous about a poodle. My laser rifle's getting a little low on ammunition. I wonder if I just lucked out since the manual, or was it... I forget if it was the manual or if that reference card said that like the guns are randomized every playthrough. Certain guns are strong against certain monsters, weak against other ones, but it changes every time you play. Maybe I just lucked out and got a good gun against poodles, and maybe they're really, really annoying if you don't get a good weapon against them. Wait, did I just... This map is confusing me. Did my perspective shift? I can't... Oh, I can't... I can go down here. Okay.
Another visitor. Always falling through the roof, the humans are.
Yes.
I suppose it will expect me to dig it out. Yes, that is what it will expect, but it is not so simple. No, digging it out is not so simple. Not simple at all. Of course, it may be dead anyway. Yes, that is always possible. Fragile are the humans. It may very possibly be dead. but it will probably expect me to dig it out anyway. If the legs move, I will dig it out. Yes, I will dig it out if the legs move.
What is this?
Otherwise, the dirt can stay. The dirt harms nothing. There is plenty of room for the dirt. But if the legs move, I will dig it out.
Move the legs. Is he talking to me? Move or choke? Why is choke an option? I can... What? I'm just gonna move.
What's that? Oh, did the legs move? Maybe not. It is probably dead. I can wait.
What? Move or die? What is going on here? This is so bizarre.
Yes, the legs moved. The legs most definitely moved. Now I will have to dig it out. But it won't be simple.
Zed has found the entrance to the underground. Zed stupidly ignores his programming. Stupid Zed, stupid Zed. You will learn nothing from the mutant Harry. Nothing. Zed has no mind of his own. Still, this deviation is troublesome. Your wisdom is boundless, O mental monolith. Kill the Zed, kill the Zed. Aim a red knight at Zed. Do it now. What happened, Watson? One minute I'm walking around minding my own business. Next thing you know, I'm underground someplace, brushing dirt off what used to be a clean jumpsuit. You fell through a hole in the ground, sir. I didn't even realize that that is what happened to me. I thought we walked into some ruins. I didn't realize we fell down a hole. Tell me something I don't know, you worthless bot. I didn't know that. That's useful. The 43rd President of the United States was an alien, Gamma Gamma Bong of Alpha Centauri. So are Gerald Ford, Ronald Reagan, and Dan Quayle. Big deal. Sir, President Ford was born in Omaha, Nebraska on July 14, 1913. Ronald Reagan. It was a joke, Watson. Tell me who or what tugged me out. It was Harry the subhuman, sir. He just left a moment ago. I was looking for an exit. Guess we'll have to come back and catch him another time. Right now, we've got to find a way out. Oh. Is that the red knight that the bad guy sent after me? Because he's really no threat whatsoever. Oh no, a poodle. No, he's dead. I'm getting low on ammo. Vassal, I have no idea what the hell this is. This is free DC. And it is in a league of its own. As far as just totally nonsensical, random, inane crap that's going on. Okay, so so this leads to the Lincoln Memorial. I guess I could... Let's get out here and talk to Valerian, because I got that robot that he wanted me to find. You obtained part of the Detectron. Yeah, and it only cost me $5 at this adorable antique shop at DuPont Circle. Excellent, it seems to be in fine condition. Now I just hope it fits. I forget what voice I used for him. Weary, suspicious, or grunt? I'm just gonna grunt. I hate to have to take it back. You worry about your job, young man, and leave mine to me. Tough or tougher? There's rye or ryer. Now there's tough or tougher. But at the beginning, you could be angry or pissed, not angry or angrier. So just be regular tough. I don't mind sticking my neck out, but I object to doing it for no good reason. Come, come, my boy, this is idle talk. We are in the same predicament. We must press on. Okay. Oh, I assume I'm just supposed to collect these 5 pieces of the Detectron. I only wrote down 2 of them, the body and the head, before this dialogue cleared off the screen, so I don't know what the other 3 are. I'm not even sure which piece I collected. It was like a body, it was legs, it was arms. It didn't explicitly say which part I got. Even in that dialogue when I turned it in, it didn't really say which one I turned in. So I don't know. Maybe I got like 3 of them right there. This is very confusing. Where'd my dog go? So this is where I fell in. I can go south here. Okay. Just leads like right here. I don't think I... Ooh. What's... Isn't that Claymation guy? Can I talk to him? No, I can only talk to yourself, Progress, or Watson. How do you talk to Progress? Oh, Sai let me have the Detectron body. It's in Valyrian hands. Okay, Sai, comma, baby, add it, turned in. We're not carrying anything at the moment. So I guess checking or talking to Progress is how you would check your inventory. Okay. I wanted to talk to this strange frozen creature here. Oh, monster, let's just walk away. Oh, I forgot. I should have probably fueled up my gun. Can I use... No, I'm using is this gun, Watson, or map. Oh, bad guy. Oh, these things. They are annihilating me. This is bad. I might die here. I gotta get to the exit. How am I not dead? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right here. Yep. Laying down on the job, are you? Don't walk out on us now, detective, or we'll be stuck in this zoo forever. We need you. That's RIP. The load game. What's escape do? Continue? Of course. Just continue. Crashes to DOS. Oh my goodness. Alright, well. This is a very interesting game. I'm going to call it here for today. I need to... It's dinner time. I need to eat some food. Hungry. Hopefully, I can be back tomorrow. I should be able to be back tomorrow morning and give this a proper playthrough. I don't anticipate this game to be very long. I get the feeling it's just walking back and forth and talking to people. And fighting or just avoiding combat in between. So I get the feeling I'll be able to beat this game pretty quickly. But I'm going to call it here for today. This game is just outrageous. This game's totally out of control. And I love it. It's really cool. Let's do a raid. Let's raid somebody. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, walking or walking. You choose one or the other. We're gonna do a raid of Mr. David TKI. He's a speedrunner. He's speedrunning the Quest for Glory series. He was also just at SGDQ. He played Blaster Master. He's a really fun guy to watch. I'm a big fan of adventure game speedruns because I'm a little weird. And he's doing Quest for Glory, all of them. So we're going to raid him. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Like I said, I should be able to be back tomorrow morning, play some more of this. So let's just kind of wait around awkwardly for the raid to go through. That was weird stuff. I really enjoyed it. That's right up my alley. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I will catch you guys next time.
Dad.